Hey, sweetness.
Hello.
I have a question for you. You always asking me questions, so it's my turn. I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm always ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always know what to say, huh?
Mhm.
Anyway, before that, we took a walk. We're tired and we just stopped over in somebody's house. This is not our house. Oh, we just stopped here. We are resting, but I decided to ask him this question. So, sweetness,
Uh-huh.
how best do you think? No, before I said two questions, it's two in one, okay? Number one, do you think it's okay to tell your partner that they smell if they smell? That's one.
Okay.
Then number two, if you do tell them, how best do you think is what's the best way to tell your partner that they're smelling? Whether it's mouth odor, pussy odor, dick odor, because it's not only pussy that have odor. Dick also have odor. You know, body odor, armpit, any of these odors, you know. So, tell me.
Yes, it's okay.
So it's okay to tell, number two?
Yeah. And what was the number two?
I said, how would you tell your partner? Not you. How do you think couples should tell their partners if they smell? Maybe their mouth is smelling, their vagina is smelling, or their armpits are smelling, whatever. How best do you think you should express it and tell your partner is smelling?
Well, one way I think that you can do it is just tell them by offering them some smell good.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
You just offer it. You just
Yeah.
buy perfume and give it to
You
them,
go
and that's
buy
it.
it, give it to them, and say, "This is what I like." You know what I'm saying? I like these type of smells. You know what I'm saying? And I bought it for you. And if you go put it on, you know, it's like a nice way of telling somebody.
I know
This
you
is a
do
better
that.
way
I
of
know
smelling.
you do that for me. Sometimes you buy me perfumes, you buy me body sprays, roll-ons, and all that, right? But you know I always forget sometimes.
Yeah.
So if it's a couple, like if it's a lady like that or a man like that who forgets, although because I forget. Yes, I forget. So if it's a couple like that who forgets and they have body odor, how then would you tell them that they are smelling?
But then you can just come straight out and tell them, but you can tell them in a nice way. You know.
You just come out and tell me.
Yeah.
Sweetness is smelling.
I mean, you can be like, you know, you're not. No, that is kind of bad when you kind of put it like that.
They were like, sweetness is smelling. Ew! So, how best do you think? Just think about it. How do you think would be a great way to tell your partner, you know, your body is smelling?
Without hurting their feelings.
Yeah. You don't want to hurt your partner's feelings, right?
But I don't think so. I don't think most people gonna get offended and it's gonna hurt their feelings. Most couples in a relationship.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't really think it's no easy way of telling them without it hurting their feelings. They might. I think you can lighten it up by the way you say it, like with the tone of your words. Like, baby, look, you're not smelling so good, so I bought these things for you. You know, could you put them on? This is, you know, these are some of the smells.
You know,
that
some
I
people
like.
call that body shaming, right?
Yeah, they call it body shaming, but either way, everybody stink. You know what I'm saying? Even the person that's giving it stinks. You know what I'm saying? But they want to smell good for you. You know, especially when you about to, you know what I'm saying, get it on. You know what I'm saying, in the bedroom, but not when you about to have sex. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the
They
time
wanna
to smell good?
Of course, it's the time to smell good.
I'm not talking about. Is that the only time to smell? Is it just
No,
a
it's
special-
always throughout the day too. You know what I'm saying? When you're around your partner, you want them smelling good. You know, matter of fact, like for me, for instance, that would turn me on, and I know a lot of people is like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He was right. He'll be like, "Hey, baby, remember that perfume?" Sometimes he will bring it and he will hand it over to me like, "Take." But anyway, I do agree with you, though. I do agree with you. Hold on a moment so that these people can just pass.
Oh yeah.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, man.
Good
Yeah.
evening.
So Sorry about the noise. We're outside, like you guys can tell. We're literally outside. But anyway, I agree with you on the part where you should buy, buy deodorant, perfumes, body sprays for your partner. I agree on that part. The part where you said you should just go out and tell them you're smelling. That one, I don't know. I'm just going to use myself as an example, okay? I'm going to expose you now. So in the morning, when this man wakes up, he wants to kiss me. Now that should be a question I'm going to ask you one day. But that's not the question for today. He wants to kiss me when he wake up in the morning. And then when he wake up in the morning, his mouth is like, you're like, sweetness, go and brush your teeth.
And then I try to kiss you more, be like,
and guess what? It is that when I say that, that is when he wants to force that smelling mouth. Instead, I want to kiss me. But anyway, we are friends, so we joke around it. But at least immediately I say that, he tried to kiss me and we play around, and then he goes to the bathroom, brushes, and that's it. And then in his own case, he buys me, like I said, he buys me perfumes, he buys me body sprays, he buys me roll-on, and he always, my husband's smell level is, I don't know anybody that smells more than him, because he just be passing everybody like, he smells everything. I don't know, I think that's how women are supposed to be smelling. You have a nose of a woman. He smells everything, so because of that, he wants me to always smell good. In short, if like you see now, we just took a walk. When we get to the house, he'll be the one to drag me into the bathroom straight. Because the truth is, we all smell. In short, nobody should pretend. Your vagina smells. You go out, by the time you come back, heat don't do you. It will smell. Your armpit will smell. You see, as you're sweating, especially if you're in a hot place, it will smell. Why are you pretending? Your body smell. And when I say pussy, I'm not talking about, when I say pussy, it's not only pussy for women. Men, your dick, that's balls, under your balls, those hair, it smells too. So don't even go there and pretending that it is women. No, she's having body odor, she's having, but you too, you have body odor. Everybody has smell. Yes, some people smell are not annoying. Some people have chronic smells that they have to do other treatment. But I'm just talking about the natural, basic ones. How do you tell your partner that they smell? Tell them. Now, tell them in a sweet way, depending on the kind of partner you have. That is how you will decide. Good evening, ma. That is how you will decide how to approach the telling. For me, I just say it like that. Mouth is swelling, go brush your teeth. That's me, right? But it might not be you. Your husband might feel insulted, embarrassed. And talking about that, you that they are telling that you're smelling, wouldn't you prefer that your partner at home told you and you cleaned yourself up, use nice roll-ons, perfumes, and even, use mouthwash to clean up your mouth and make sure you're not smelling before you go outside, than you go outside and an outsider tells you? So, for that reason, number one, if all of us know that we all smell, we'll stop embarrassing one another. I'm calling it body shaming. Number two, if you remember that when you go outside, that somebody tells you that you feel more embarrassed, then don't feel angry when your own partner at home tells you that you're smelling. I think that's just the way to go around this thing, right? Tell them. Don't feel like, my wife is smelling and I cannot tell her. Tell her, honey, you're not smelling so great. I bought this perfume and I know that we can use it. Another way I think to do it is to action. That's another way. When you want to take your bath, make your wife or your husband feel that you can't take your bath without them. That you just enjoy taking your bath with them. As in like, oh my God, honey, I can't take my bath if you're not there. Come, let's go and take your bath together. It's a lie. But do they smell? You just want him to take his bath, so you just have to. If it works, do that. Yes, do it. Tell him to take your bath with you all the time, and then pretend as if you're washing him and he wash you, but then you don't wash yourself too. You wash, anyhow. Just action is another way to. Why are you smiling? But it works. Seriously, it works. anyhow it's gonna go. Because even if somebody outside tell your husband he's smelling, you know, say you say
I'm like, why you didn't tell me?
it's not only that, you still will be ashamed too, especially if both of you are working together.
Yeah.
Both of you are working together, and then somebody, nah, this man they smell. Nah, I go ground go open. Is it this ground will open? I went inside. The embarrassment will not even allow me to breathe. Seriously. So please, body odor is a natural thing. Okay, some people smell stink, some people are not so much. If you have smell, tell your partner they have smell. Don't get angry when they have smell, and that's it. Thank you for answering my question. Guess what, I asked him a question and I end up being the one doing all the talking. Yes.
Yeah.
Talkative wife.
Quiet.
All right, guys, I will see you next time. I tried to ask him the question because I know he always asks me question, but I didn't do so great. Sorry. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
How the massa? They all. All right. Later. Bye bye.
Yeah.